So, ladies and gentlemen, for those watching on YouTube, this is going to be hleung versus, we just will call him Kirk here, I think, Russia against French, a game of the Spring Championships 2017 from ESOC. With me is MacacoAlbino, and yeah, gonna host this game together.
Yep. Trying to load the map.
Looks like my UI is a little bit screwed here. I'm not quite sure what it is.
Maybe it's the resolution?
No, that should be alright. I have minimized UI. Not sure what it is. Anyways, I'm going to keep an eye on a little bit an eye on the Twitch chat also to see if anything is happening. Anyways, yeah, what do you think of this matchup on this map? Can you tell us something about it?
Yeah, well, Russia v French is like really controversial. Like people used to argue a lot. Like everybody used to think that French on RE was favored, and then as the patches went going, like really after last patch, everybody was saying that Russia was now favored because of the cheap vills, and then as France lost the 100 food, so now France has the 100 food back, and it got slightly nerfed on the vill cost, but still I don't know, it's like really controversial. I can't really say because Russia has changed a lot in the latest patches, so I don't know. I can't really say if anyone is favored. Probably France is gonna be like trying to semi-FF or timing the blockhouse, and Russia will try to pressure and not let the tech advantage kick in for France.
Yeah, so exactly. Usually in this matchup, Russia is going to be a little bit more aggressive. And maybe we'll see a forward blockhouse with Cossacks opening, or yeah, something.
Yeah, that's what usually what Russia do, because 5 Cossacks is just so strong, and they can just pressure a little bit early while France doesn't have any units. Just idle them a little bit and then come back and do the eco game a little bit more afterwards.
Yes, we may have to take into account like the level these guys are, because I think hleung was a sergeant on ESO.
By the way, yeah, probably. But
so,
just before we keep going, we needed to check hunts.
Oh, that's.
I don't know if you did though.
Let's see. He's got a hunt here and a hunt here.
I think it's fair.
I think this is fine.
What?
Yes, and mine's. But yeah, I think this is fair.
I think France is missing a coin mine. Or not?
French missing a coin mine. He's got one next to stone.
It's just a little bit more exposed.
Yeah, a little bit, but I think it should be alright. But both
should just really remember this.
Well, yeah, both of them don't have a third gold mine in their base, so they need to extend out. So yeah, we may have to take into account these guys may not do like your standard plays, because they're not like the majors or the high level players we usually see. And I really like that, because we can also showcase some games that are like from other people, not always the same known people.
Yeah, that's true. Just wanted to note one thing. Russia went for a market and he didn't research the hunting dogs. And I don't know if he's researching it.
He's now researching it, yeah. If you click on a villager, then it will show you the text.
It's funny because he's already gathered the resources to age up, so he should just leave the market for transition, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so what's going to happen here? Kirk is herding some caribou into his base. I think that's a really fantastic idea. Usually what Russia also is doing with their blockhouses is trying to contain people. That is something they can do quite easily, like with placing a blockhouse, I don't know, over here or over here.
Yeah.
So having some hunts in your base against the early raids and the later on containment is usually a good idea. Even got this herding.
Yeah, you know, there's something about herding that people say that it's usually better for you to do it in transition, but depending on the map, I don't think this map is really an issue. But on some other maps like Malaysia, you should probably just herd in H1, especially against these aggressive civs, because they might just, you know, send a villager in transition and then herd back your hunt.
Yeah, it is something that can happen. Depends on how far, of course, the hunt is away from your original base, but back herding someone else's hunts is definitely something that can happen. And here we see the forward blockhouse. Yeah, Kirk aging up even before Russia. That's of course not very strange, but it looks like he's got 9 goats in his base, so I think this is going to make a big difference in the first early batches. If he wants to get out 5 SR or something, he can do it quite easily with just eating some of the goats.
True.
Like each goat has got now around 100 food in them, so that means like 50 free food from each. So that's a pretty significant amount.
Okay, so look at Tech's Bing research group. French is actually researching blunderbuss.
Okay, so going for the Phil fight here. Of course, needs something.
I think it's a little bit early for that, but okay, I can't argue.
Well,
but
yeah.
Searching steel traps though.
Even Gangsal, okay, I'm really surprised by that because he's got no villagers chopping wood.
Sorry, I think he's going for Hus and Expo kind of timing to try and catch, like, counter the Russian standard composition. Like, he's shipping 700 wood now, so he probably will get like 5 SAR out and then just complete maybe a batch of crossbow and try to catch these 5-5 rush.
Well, he's actually making musketeers if you look at units in queue, and he just researched Gangsal, but he's now shipping 700 wood, and that's a bit weird. He did get out 5 hussars right on the Cossacks, so this is really good for him. The musketeers of hleung are nowhere to be found, and he can easily take down these Cossacks, so this is a big win.
Yeah, of course, it's always good to have a good trade against Russia early on, so that you can buy yourself some time to maybe age up and stuff.
Yeah, this is great. He lost no hussars here, and the musketeers came in melee, but way too late. Only got out.
Sorry, I didn't actually pay attention, but France didn't take a TP on transition. I was expecting them for going to the transition TP, since it's so standard right now.
Yeah, I still hope he will do it with his 700 wood he just shipped. But nothing yet, so.
Yeah, he's not even adding a second military.
And yeah, hleung now shipped 4 Cossacks, so he's definitely trying to be quite aggressive.
Yeah. He's going as aggressive as he can be.
Okay, so now he's trying to pick up some villages here, and if he attacked that, he would definitely have gotten one of these, but the 3 musketeers did scare them away a little bit.
Yeah, this is something lower level players do, and I heard someone saying that, like some colonel saying that, because like the lower the level, we tend to overreact a lot to things.
Yeah, I
so like if you have like 6 costs, you could probably take 3 musks, then come back to pick the CDB.
Yes.
But you think like, okay, so musk counter Cossacks, they're not gonna go in, right?
Yeah, like it's not
about good trades the way you should.
Yeah, if it were like 3 Hatamoto Samurai, then okay, you gotta get out of there, but it's just musketeers, and you gotta have a decent trade. Now he's trying to take down a villager, but right next to the town center, so they're just getting back in the town center and then popping out again, losing a lot of units here due to the town center fire and the musketeers firing, so I don't think this is a great trade. Let's see at the units lost. No villagers lost yet, 1 now.
But this was a pretty good trade. Like as we're speaking, like there's SARs in Russian's base.
Yeah, sieging the town center, but now getting some villagers.
Yeah,
he does have a great code, but French even did ship. I can even click on it. It's like the villager HP upgrade.
Oh yeah, pioneers.
Yeah, pioneers it's called, of course. And after that, 4 villagers. So definitely got a very strong villager with 360 HP. Very hard to kill indeed. They don't have melee resistance, so that is something.
Yeah, okay, they're pretty good against those musks, and even against drillets. So it's a pretty good complement to your army.
Yeah.
CDB is so strong in general.
So let's see what is going to happen here. It looks like Kirk has got a lot of coins stacked up, so might actually go for an age. And if he's now eating all those goats, he can easily get out the 1200 food he needs to age up. And I think that could be a very strong decision for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, hleung did make some mistakes early on with his Cossacks going in and later with attacking the villagers here. I don't even think Kirk used Minutemen yet, and that's also a very strong option indeed for him to defend. So I think Kirk is in an excellent position here. Let's slit.
Yeah, he actually is, but I don't know, it's not tricky here. But it's Blue surprisingly he must doing very, very well in this fight. But that's not, get him random. That's just strelets and then back to people.
Only 2 musketeers left and a little bit of strelets, and those are going to get picked off by Kirk pretty easily by his hussars.
Kirk has been microing his units really well. It was like he really just picked 2 musks, and now he's going with the calf into the strelets.
Yeah, so Kirk is definitely in a huge advantage here. He can choose to age up, he's got all the resources, and now he's clicking up. And meanwhile he can even still be making extra units. He really should eat these goats. I think instead of sending 700 food, could just have eaten the goats. He's got so many of them. So I think that's a little bit of a mistake. Let's see what he's going to do now. Yeah, so hleung is trying to still be aggressive. He first sent 13 strelets, now 700 wood, and with that wood I'm not quite sure what he's gonna do. Maybe take a trade post, maybe make more blockhouses, but it's not going to give a huge boost to his eco right away. So
yeah, usually when you do the 5-4-13, you have to ship wood to boom a little bit. You usually want to just do some economic damage, then come back and get some infrastructure piece. But since he had pretty much just all bad trades from the start of the game too, then, well, losing some more bills, I don't know, I just don't think that he's gonna be able to cover.
Yeah, so he's definitely lost here indeed. I mean, he lost a lot of fills and his trades were just not the best, so I think he's right to resign here. And Kirk just played it quite decent, quite good, I think. True. So
yeah, Blue actually did a pretty good build, right? Like, he followed the build order pretty well. He's just missing some mechanics to go in with everything at the same time, not just have like musks in one side and then Cossacks being caught in the other side.
Yeah. So that is... Okay, so quick first game. Congratulations to Kirk, and we go now into the second game. I think there was a little bit of a connection problem at some point where I had difficulty hearing you. I don't think, maybe something off Skype, but I think it's something in the connection between us. So I don't know if there's anything you can do against that, but
yeah, I don't know either.
Okay, so let's look at the settings now. I've got minimize UI on now, so...
Oh, I'm a bit too loud apparently.
Training queue. Yeah, I fixed that a little bit, so I still need feedback if it's fixed. Okay, I can go even louder, some people are saying. Okay, advanced formations, player score, friend or foe colors. Macaco coming, yes. So here we're gonna go into the second game.
Alright, I'm just trying to download the map.
And yeah, I'm gonna play on Malaysia, so if everybody's got the map we can actually start this up. I hope all settings are better now. Let's see, should all be fine. Okay, so Kirk does have to choose a new civilization, doesn't he?
I think, yeah, they have to choose others too. But I was checking the rules. I don't think there's a counter pick rule. They should just agree on a second matchup that doesn't involve same civs.
So basically it says here, in a best of 3 you must play 2 different civilizations, then you can play any civilization. So yeah, he has to play another thing now. And there are no counter picks rules, I think. Oh, players alternatively pick their civilization starting with the winner of game 1. So they have got to alternate their picks. So now Kirk has to pick, and if hleung wins and we have a third game, then hleung has to pick.
Okay. I thought I didn't really see this alternating civs rule.
Yeah, I got it here in the gameplay rules. It's actually rule 1.1, so
really?
It's right on top.
I must have missed it. I remember I was reading before my game. I was looking hard for it, but I didn't find. Check.
Yeah, and so basically what happens usually is they green up to lock in their civilization. So they say, I'm going to play this. And if hleung is green, then it means he agrees with the matchup. And then we can go into this second game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ESOC Spring Championships 2017. I'm Edeholland, casting together with MacacoAlbino, going to cast this game between hleung and GT Kirk. It's 1 point for Kirk now, and if he wins this game, it means he's won the series. First we're gonna check the hunts, and after that gonna talk about this map and the matchup, I think. Let's see. 1 hunt here, 1 hunt here, 2 mines, 2 mines. Yeah, big hunts right next to their bases. I mean, these hunts are just incredible. So yeah, maps like these are like fair almost every time because there's so many resources close by.
Yeah. I think the only issue is that this hunt is behind the tree line, so hurting this is going to be a tough job to do.
Yeah.
Right?
On the other hand, this one is very close by, and
yeah, that's true.
He should have no issues hurting this. A little bit of idle time here with his villagers. I don't know where he's going to. Okay, so going to cut that tree. Yeah, that's a little thing here. hleung didn't have a tree like right next to his base. Going to have some treasure contention here. Over 35 wood.
Yeah, it's bigger for India than it is for Spain, but truth be told, like Indian explorer can't just stay there because the European explorer is just stronger and he has a dog somewhere. Like India doesn't know where the dog is. But yeah, he just left. Now Spain can just pick the 35 wood uncontested.
Yeah, looks like it. He's just going to leave it behind. So I just heard in the group stage you have no civilization rules actually, so I screwed it up a little bit. So I'm just going to notify that of the for them, and if they don't think it's an issue. Yeah, maybe you can pause it for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I thought, he's fine with playing Spain, and of course hleung was the one who could counterpick, so he's also alright with this. So sorry I messed that up. I was confused with the later stages of the game. I thought this is also best of 3, so the same rules might apply.
Me too.
So let's see what he's doing with his hero here. Just a little bit of idle time. If you turn on the fog of war, we can see he's scouting around. Has found 5 cows so far, so that's pretty good for him. Of course, gives him XP.
Yeah, that's really important for India. It makes their timings extra strong.
I hope he can still find this one.
Wow.
Looks like he will just miss it.
So close. Oh, maybe he saw it. He's moving on.
Yeah,
he's moving towards it, but I don't know.
He might get it in time. No, he's now stopping again. So, of course, Spain has got the dog. Let's see where it is. Yeah, here's LordRaphael. Also scouting around. So both of them have 2 scouts. I'm picking up some wood treasure. So, what do you think is going to be the play here? Like, what do you think we will see in this game?
Yeah, I haven't seen much of this matchup, to be honest, but I've seen some games. What usually happens is like India try to sepoy rush, try to take down the TC or something. Like he puts a lot of pressure in the Spanish player base, try to kill some vills and stuff, like weaken the Spanish FF. And I don't know if Spain can really fight in the second age, so I think they're always trying to FF. Probably Spain will age up with the tower though to help fight the sepoy.
Yes.
And yeah, I think that's it. And then probably once Spain reaches the third age, you're gonna try to make probably just lancers and ship falcons and stuff.
Yeah, so usually indeed Spain is going to go for the fortress age, and that did not really change in the EP patch. ESOC patch, so the EP. On the other hand, their second age units shipments did get a little bit of stronger. All the Rodolero shipments got 1 extra Rodolero in them, so they have a little bit better second age options. But still, I think the best way to go is to have a tower in your base, have all hunts in your base, and try to age up securely. And yeah, here we see a forward wonder for hleung, so definitely going to be a little bit aggressive here.
Yeah, he's going extra aggressive with 3 vills built in the wonder.
Yeah,
Not
very
really
aggressive
indeed.
He's
just trying to age up his ASAP.
Yeah, really in a hurry here. What I do like that the 2 gold mines of Spain are actually both on the side of the wonder. Oh, he did not finish that. He should definitely go back. Maybe he's trying to save his dog here or something, but that's not really that important. So what I hope his tower is going to be between the gold mines, so he has like a sort of wall between the gold mines and he can safely mine. But looks like he's going to be on top, right next to the berries. So.
Yeah, the dog just walked in. I think he hadn't scouted the wonder before. He probably was thinking that he was right around here. I can only think so though. And yeah, that's why he put the tower in that place.
Yeah.
I think.
I guess it's fine, but I think between the gold mines would be a good decision to have like.
Yeah, it's just an easy way to hide the villagers. They don't have to walk much. They just like pop in, pop out.
I don't know if he scouted the wonder yet though, because his explorer was right up here and his dog was being chased. So.
No, the dog walked by the wonder.
Okay, good that you caught that. And now he's in the second age, and let's see, we might just see 5 sepoy being shipped, 2 from the wonder, and then 5 being made. He's chopping a lot of wood, hleung. He's got like 200 wood. Now switched some over to gold, so probably going to just make sepoy.
Yeah, meanwhile, there's no units out for India yet, and Spain is already aging out.
Yeah,
like
it's
real. No.
Kirk
Yeah,
just,
he has already started.
Yeah, Kirk just going very fast with his 700 gold. Now 700 wood to build infrastructure basically. So like stable, barracks, houses, maybe even a market. This trading post is of course going to be very dangerous to defend, right next to the fort. So I don't think he will go for that. Yeah, 5 sepoy shipped and only 4 made if you look right next to the wonder.
Yeah.
So a total of 11 sepoy here. Going to try to do some damage.
He shouldn't really have had this idle time with the military. He was already late to have those out, and then just stopped for a little bit. I think he was waiting for the 2 sepoy that were in base that he forgot. But yeah, he should really just send them in like into Spain's base like ASAP.
Yeah.
Now try to pick some votes.
I hope he can take out his explorer and maybe chase it with his elephant, because this explorer is of course able to make dogs, and if he can take that out, it would be a good advantage. Taking out some villagers, already got 2, I think.
4.
Let's
Still
see.
4 going down.
Oh yeah, 4 going down. Yeah, I was also looking at this explorer, sorry. Now 4 Sours also out, but Minutemen scaring off the army.
Villager. Almost.
8 pikemen now for Kirk, trying to defend this. He's just going to fight the Minuteman, looks like. He's got even more sepoy now.
Yeah,
so
I think he should do that because he has so much more sepoy, and he really needs to put on the pressure.
Yeah.
He has 40 seconds now to do some damage and sleep because shipment on the way.
Kirk doesn't have a shipment yet. He's like needs 40 XP more. So
yeah, true. Usually, if he had finished the TP in time, he should probably have it. So you should be expecting at least that there is a shipment to come.
Yeah, that's definitely right.
Here.
Okay, so
some damage. Kill those spikes and then leave.
Yeah, the pikemen are just being wasted here to the sepoy. They're not even trying to attack the Sower, so he should really micro them better. What I would like both of them to do is use their heroes. Blue's just standing around with them, and Kirk is scouting out hleung, but he should be making dogs with them and trying to defend. So right now, taking out this outpost, and 5 skirms coming out, and if 2 Falks now pop out, I don't know if he will have enough to defend it actually.
Yeah, he can't. He should just leave now, because he can't fight this, I don't think, cost efficiently. Because yeah, he might just clean those up, but...
Oh, Lancers coming out, so okay, that's definitely a better decision than Falcon Nets, because these Lancers will just kill these sepoy very quickly. Sours also can do much against Lancers, because Sours are much better against infantry.
Yeah, Sours are kind of like a bad version of Lancer. You have a multiplayer versus as beefy as Lancers. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So okay, definitely a nice pushback by Kirk here. Let's see, 600 wood shipped by hleung to his forward base. Should pick that up ASAP, but he doesn't really need the wood, right? He's got 300 wood in his base. I think what he should do is build a consulate and try to get out some units from there with diplomatic intrigue. maybe even go for tiger claws or something, or 600 gold.
Yeah, at this point I don't know if India has the time to do anything. Like probably the next shipment for Spain is gonna be like 2 Falcons. And with these units he can protect them really fine after all this trading.
Yes, definitely.
And there's nothing like India can do to defend the aggro fort, so he should probably just build stuff in base, try to defend there.
Okay, so now shipped 600 coin, but still it's only just there. Sepoy are standing right next to the fort, but losing so many villagers in his hometown. Yeah, what I would really like them to do is just use their elephants, please. India is just standing around with them, and Kirk is just standing around with his hero, so that's really bad, I think. You should really use them, great advantage. He's got a little bit of Sepoy out, but he really needs some cavalry to deal with the falconets.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have the ego to do that. Like he's pretty much macroed.
Yeah, he's got a lot of resources, but he just needs more training facilities. He's got 600 wood. He's got to build like 1 barracks and 2 stables, or he's now building a stable and a consulate. What I think he should do is try to build the gardeners from the consulate. Try to get out some cavalry, because cavalry is gonna beat this entire army, right? The lancers, the skirmishers, the falconets, none of them are good against good strong cavalry, so definitely gardeners. And
yeah, but I don't think 3 gardeners are gonna be like much of a factor. They're good, but they're not game changing, I don't think. Like,
no, exactly. So he should combine it with more Sours and Zambaraks and something like that. I mean, it's only 7 skirms, so
and look at this. Like because of the aggro position, like Spain can just go in straight to the Indians town.
And
he doesn't even.
This consulate isn't going to do anything. Well, consulate takes a very long time to build, so that's really going to be a very important factor.
He has 3.5 AHP.
Yeah.
Which is good. It takes a little bit more. Just not enough time to even ally with something. Yeah, I don't know.
Coming in with a Sepoy, but well, look at this 15 Sepoy. They're gonna get destroyed by everything he has. He's only got anti-infantry.
Exactly. He just has infantry, and everything Spain has is anti-infantry.
Yeah, so. Exactly. He should have scouted that out. I mean, he knows what composition is of India. Oh, 5 Sours going to get in and kill these falconets. Nice job here. Very nice flank.
But still, like, he lost so many Sepoy. I think two falcons. Anything. Still a good trade.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good trade, but not really enough.
Of course, it's nice to take away all the siege from the army, but still, like, Spain has eco. Spain is just fine, right? It has the infrastructure in it. He has been idling India a lot, and now India probably will spend the bank soon, and then not have many resources.
Now he's got both anti-cavalry and siege units. 12 pikemen is an excellent choice here, and that's really going to be hard to defeat. Only thing Spain doesn't have is villagers. I mean, it's got 17 villagers. That's like nothing. India is getting raided. Has only got 1 market upgrade on the other hand, and that's like the one they get for free. On the other hand, he's got 31 villagers. So.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that Spain was skipping probably a lot of vills.
Yeah, we can see that in the graph afterwards. But,
but I think that like their shipments are so strong, and India has been trading so badly this unit. He's probably enough. Like look at this, like another batches of Sepoy just being wasted again.
What if tiger claws now popped out? Oh, they just popped out a little bit on the wrong side. Whoa, I called that.
Red wasn't noticing.
Yes.
So maybe India can recover from this after all.
Yeah, but
although
still
he's losing a lot of builds.
Getting raided here. He's winning this quite hard. He's even got some Sepoy to back it up. But now Lancer's coming in again, and he's losing his army, and even calling GG. And grats to Kirk, so that's the end of the second game, and that means Kirk is going to advance to the next round. So, congratulations. Yeah, I think hleung played this one a lot better than last game. No offense, but really, I mean, he chose a good strategy and he stuck with it. But yeah, he was a little bit slow and didn't use his heroes correctly. So I hope also he learned something from this.
Yeah, I mean, at some point I thought that India would recover, because like after Spain, it was keeping a lot of vills. The 17 vills versus 31. India really had a good chance of coming back. Like with the Tiger Claw pop, if Red didn't notice for another, I don't know, maybe 5 seconds, he was really just gonna lose, right? He was not gonna have the eco to make units.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm looking at the graph now, and after Spain was in H3, he had 12 fills, while India had like 26, so that's a huge difference. And the difference later on was only bigger when hleung had 30 and he had still 12. On the other hand,
he was trying to do like some pure shiki strategies.
Yeah, the thing is, India didn't really use their resources. If he had spent all the resources he had,
yeah, exactly.
Let's take a look at resources gathered. He was way ahead, like the whole time.
Honestly, although he waited a lot of time to go in with the sepoy, he actually made a pretty big damage to the Spanish economy, and he was fine. I think, like even trading all those units to get those skirms with the 3 sepoy, with the 3 solar, I think it was fine. He was actually able to recover from there, I think, but he had to build like a lot of infrastructure in the base and then just spend resources.
Yeah.
If he had spent the resources, he would have. I think it would be fine.
Yeah, I agree. I wish there was a graph for like unspent resources, but at some point he had like 800 wood and 1,000 food, and it just couldn't do anything with it. He had only still got the 1 fort. If he had made a lot more infrastructure, I think he could. This game could have gone a whole other way, but of course that's something to learn. And yeah.
I think there was two main points to get better, like not waste units, which he was doing all the time, and then spend resources.
Yeah.
But if he made those things, he would probably have won.
Yeah. So this was, of course, but I really hope. I really hope they had fun playing this. I really had fun casting this, and yeah, definitely was nice to see this game. So Kirk,